Hello?
Who have you been talking to in California? And stop lying to me.
What?
Who have you been talking to in California?
I've been talking to anybody in California.
Well, your wife, my mother, has, according to the letter she's been writing me.
No, she hadn't.
The letter then is insane. She spells internet, E-N-T-R-N-E-T. And then she goes on and on about how badly I treat people online and I need to be careful about putting on the internet. Meanwhile, I've been repeatedly harassed by Christian men here in California who seem to think that I'd be interested in what from them? Some guy who's a chemist, who's retired, who's deceased wife, who basically wants to say hi to me online? I'm not interested in being someone's whore. I'm not interested in prostituting myself to men. I wanted a career. You don't even understand what I'm doing because you're so far behind the times. You don't have a smartphone.
My email message.
No, I don't care about your emails anymore because everything you guys say to me is complete BS. Your wife tells me one thing, writes me something else. I'm sick of this. You know what? My reality is I have a theater degree, a master's in performing arts management, and I've been labeled as having bad behavior when I didn't have bad behavior at all. Yes, I've said fuck you to you guys, but then frankly, you guys are stuck in Bible Belt, GOP Republican, backward America, and I don't live in that world. I don't.
What do you want now?
I don't lie. I didn't lie about hitting you hitting me. I still have the box of Epsom salt that you threw at me across the room. You used to hang me upside down by my feet because you thought it was funny with me screaming and crying, so I can't ride on a roller coaster upside down. You shook me once so hard in high school, I thought my head was going to fall off. You beat me with your belt thinking I stole money from my brother, and I didn't take anything.
You're full of bull.
I am not full of bull. I am so sick. I am not. Tell me what I lied about. Because all of that is true as far as I'm concerned. I have an IQ that is higher than yours, and you... Oh, he hangs up on me. He hangs up on me. Great. That's my...
After the tone. When you have finished, press the pound key or just hang up.
Okay, I'm going to have to cut my parents' phone number out of this, but, leaving the voicemail for my parents. I have a question for you, Dad. When I moved out here, you hit me. You knew I was coming out here to work in the entertainment industry. You knew I had a theater degree. You knew I had... I applied to Carnegie Mellon, and I refused to go there because they wouldn't let me work in the arts. So I went to American University to get a master's in performing arts management because I wanted to work with artists. Because in college, my life was about being in the theater. It was not about being in the business economics department. I worked for the communication program, but you had no contact with me in college because I was over the age of 18 and it was my life. But you have basically been what? Telling your friends I'm a liar? That I planned on being an economist or something when I was a kid? That I planned on being a corporate attorney or a criminal lawyer? When you dragged me to court when I was a kid, I was terrified of the prosecutor, wouldn't even talk to her. I don't like argumentative people. I don't like fighting with you. I never did. And yet you will not be honest with yourself. You will not be honest with anyone because it makes you look bad. And you aren't ballsy enough or courageous enough to do the right thing and fess up to what you did, just like the guy that molested me. I am sick of you. You keep saying you're sick of me. Meanwhile, you helped orchestrate the position I'm in right now. You helped put me in a position where I have no right to do what I want with my life, and so you have to pay all my bills, and you are glorified in it. You're probably telling your friends, my daughter needs me so much, I have to give her money, and she can't take care of herself because she's 2. I'm not 2. You didn't even know I worked for Core TV. You should have trusted me because as a kid, I never got in trouble. I never committed a crime, and I was great in school. And for some reason you think, or people think, because I was great in school, I'm supposed to be a failure in the real world. Well, I wasn't. You have helped make me a failure. You have lied about me. You have slandered about me. You and your wife insinuating I have bad behavior. Why? Because I'm not behaving like a good little Christian girl? And I'm living in the real world of 2020? Because I'm willing to be honest about how I feel? You know, I don't know if you're going to get this or not, but I've recorded it. You make me so angry. You really do. You know I didn't do anything on a set. You know I don't have the personality of someone who would. And yet you have actually helped orchestrate this mess because you are too much of a coward to look bad. You have to look good to everyone. When in reality, I dealt with you as growing up being mean, being belligerent. I wouldn't be surprised if you did you ask for the job in Arizona? Or did DC shove you off into Arizona because nobody in DC could handle you? Screw you, Dad. I was better off. I should have gone to New York. I should have not listened to you when I applied to law school and just went. Because I would not want to be in your house for the rest of my life, but you wanted me to be in your house. You want to be living with you. You want me living down the fucking street because you can't let go of me. You did not pay for my college education. You only paid my private loans, but that was a deal we had when I finished my master's, and then you tried to use that to manipulate me. Use that to insinuate that I was eating you out of house and home, and then I get told I'm on a list by Disney like a terrorist, and blacklisted for being on set, and all of a sudden, you have money to give me every month. Money I didn't know you had. I had no idea. And people think that I caused the accident on a set because I was going to mooch off you? I've been terrified this entire time. Because every month you say, we don't have the money to give you. We might not have the money to give you. Or we're not going to give it to you this month. And then for a week, I'm terrified. A week, I'm having stress attacks. Wondering, what am I going to do? Because I've been blacklisted from everything I know. I've been cut off from all my friends. In Los Angeles, you're either rich or you're poor. So I'm either working at McDonald's or I'm working on sets. And I can't deal with working in the corporate America here in California. I can't. And the law offices suck. I don't want to be in that environment. I was happy and you had to take that away. I had joy in my life and you had to take that away. I felt like a beautiful woman for the first time in my life and you had to take it away.